Okay, everyone, so we're going to build this Knight Abominant. This is like the first stage of building the Knight Abominant. So we're going to be taking a look. The first part is the legs. So yeah, let's build ourselves some legs very briefly. We've got 1A and 2A. So let's build this bad boy up. Should be pretty cool. Let's just switch over. Whoops. Go the other way. And here we are. I've got my instructions there. So on the side, and we need part number 55 and 54 first. So without further ado, let's get our Citadel snippers. I am a bit of a fanboy, but we've got Citadel plastic glue, and we've also got our Tamiya extra thin cement because it's just the best. So I've been told. I have used it, and it's pretty good. 55 and 54. So let's get snipping. This is 54. Okay, seemed painless. These fine detail snippers are very good at getting in and just snipping that little bad boy out. There we go. Now that should be everything. Have we got everything? Or is there a bit that we... There we go. Now I'll just check I haven't damaged it too much. It looks fine. That looks fine. Just a little bit of a nib, but nothing horrendous. Okay, we want part number 55 now. Use the pointy bits of the snippers. I think that's where I was going wrong before. And just snip that out. Just checking I'm snipping as cleanly as possible, because then obviously there's a lot less cleanup involved at the end. Yeah, that should push it out. Okie dokie. Part number 55 and 54. So we're going to be doing a little bit of gluing now. And then once that's glued together, we want part number 52. And it says caution. It has to go a certain way around. What I believe. Yeah, there's a certain way it goes around. So we need part number 52. This is my first knight that I've ever built, so this is going to be quite exciting. There we go, that is part number 52. And it has to go a certain way. There's a very specific way. It's like a little knob. You know? So we need to make sure that that little knob is there. I believe. Okay. Time to glue. It's been a while since I've used this glue, so it can be interesting if it blows out the way I expect it to. Try and put it in that way so it doesn't come out as quick. Hopefully this glue comes out in a second. As I say, it's been a while since I've used it. Ah, yeah, here we go. We've got a bit of glue coming out now. Okay, we're going to go all the way around that. Wow. Oops. Drawing the line, basically. This is a big part. It is a leg after all. Around that. Around that another bit. There we go. Glue is flowing. Don't know if I've used too much, but we should be okay. Ta-da! We push that together now, so it gets a really good seal. And that glue is like escaping. Just going to cover it up because it does have a nasty tendency to set on you whilst using it. And I think this glue sets very quickly. I'm going to use our Citadel mold line remover just on that, on the nub. Very nice. Let's clean up these little nubs here. Ooh, that's annoying, that one there. As you can see, that one's slightly annoying. Not too shabby, anyway. Not too shabby, to say the least. I'll just spray that off there. Obviously, something's going to land on that, but I want it nice and smooth. So that leg's smooth out. We just want to sort out these two bad boys. There we go. Oh, there's a little bit of a mole line on the go here. Just there. Can't really see much mole line going on. No, there's not really a lot of mole line going on here. They do a really good job of hiding it. Like if you look here, they've started to get like really pro at hiding mole lines. If you look at this bit, the mole line comes down there. Then they actually get it to go round there, so you can't actually see it. It's quite clever. I do like the fact that they do remove the mole lines, like in the CAD. So that's our leg. Very well glued together, and we have to put the knobbly bit on the inside, I believe. Right, the pit has to go on the inside, which kind of makes sense. So if we zoom in on the instructions, that the little pip there wants to go on the inside section. So this, which way are they got it going? Like that. Goes on the inside like that. This is going to push in, I believe. Says glue it. So put some glue on there. Especially that pip so it melts it. Around the ball joint. Let's cover our glue again. Okay, so I've glued all the way around there. And then does it just push in? I feel like I'm forcing it. For some reason that doesn't want to go. That is weird, it doesn't want to go for some reason. As you can see there, I've got a gap and it just doesn't want to go. So I'm going to have to problem solve this. I've got part 52, haven't I? Yes. Ah, I've put it on the wrong way. It goes there. Oh crap. How dumb am I? At least they made it so it only goes a certain way. I thought that pip went to the inside. How stupid am I? Put some fresh glue on. It is quite late at night, so I am to be forgiven that way. There we go. Ta-da! I think we did melt a little bit of something, but it doesn't. So, I can't believe I screwed up my first one ever. The little pip there actually goes to the back where this is. How stupid am I? Right, so that's that. Then we want a 53. Which is a foot. And I believe it's on another sprue. So how about that? Let's get the freaking box out. Just fish out the other one. Okay, so this is the other sprue, and those feet are chunky feet. So we want part number 53, which appears to be that one. Do my little snip again. There we go. Part number 53. And this is generic. I believe this is generic. It's all the same. And then that connects to that. I'm going to dry fit them this time before I go to town, bending, breaking things. Okay, just clean up these pips. Need to be more gentle with this small line remover. It does make you sort of like accidentally chip stuff off. There we go. Lovely, lovely jugglies. What are we gluing? It says I'm gluing around the circle. And around these pips. There we go. And I'll glue my farm. We want A120. Wherever the hell that is. Ah. There is A120. Just found it. Must be a lot of parts in this. I'll just clean that up. I imagine this bit is going to be hidden. The way they're doing it. I still haven't come up with a colour scheme for my Chaos Knight. I have no idea how to paint. I was going to say them, it, oh. Okay, how does this go? Leave it pushes in a certain way again. Pushes in with the knob a bit inwards, which makes perfect sense. And we're just going to add a dabble of glue to here. And dabble of glue down the hole. Takes a while for that glue to come out. So I'm going to put that little bit into that little bit there. There we go, that went together perfectly. Happy days, happy days. Happy times. Okay, what is next? There's like 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, to be or not to be. Right, okay. So we want A56 to go on the outside, and we're done with that part. There we go, there is A56. I can't believe these things are actually handed. You'd think they'd be generic. It's A56. Oops, knocking that. I apologise if this stream is terribly, terribly boring. I'm going to stop soon because I do need bad. Hardly any mold lines on these. They're very good. A lot better than the scenery. The scenery is a bit mold line-tastic. I think the Citadel Blue's good for big stuff like this knight. But well, that's good for Space Marines, obviously. There we go, that's all in. And it's like, congratulations, you have completed your first leg. The first leg of the journey. So that is our leg. It is big. It is big. Because if you take like that's a Space Marine, like it's pretty big. A knight is pretty big. They are smaller than what I expected though. Right. Let's get another leg. 47 and 48. I don't know why I'm looking at the numbers 47 and 48 because like it's clearly that leg. Well, I am a stickler for the instructions. I do like the Citadel cutters. They are very nice cutters. Perfect for cutting out your parts, particularly when they're in hard to reach places. Just snipping out them bits. There we go. And don't forget part number 45. Did I snip it all off? I think so. There we go. Those sprues are like getting hollow now. I'm not kidding. Get our trusty mold line remover. The back of a hobby knife is better. See if there's anything particularly bad I need to be aware of. Those ones are always really bad at the feet, but I guess they're expecting you to like melt them with the glue, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, more gluten. I'm gonna pick a place to start and then just go to town. Like the Archlord Discordant just needed like one of these things gluing together, like one main one, and then everything else was just little bits. But it's gluing out, pick it out too fast for me. Try to be like really neat, because I'm a stepper for the devil is in the detail, as they say. I like to be really neat. Just going along. This we need to. That is it. Let's slap that on. They do fit really lovely. This card is amazing. What they've done. It fits so lovely. I'm going to hold that together for a second just while it glues. So it's stuck together really well, you know. That's what we want. Just make sure that there's no weird like pips. Yes, now we come to paint it. I'm just smoothing it out, you know. Oh, I forgot about that little one that's dead awkward as well. The little like asshole one. Yeah, I keep forgetting about them. Nice. I don't know how you remove the mold lines on these actual hoses. There we go. Just cleaning up. Just like it's like whittling wood, isn't it? It's like a whittler whittling some wood. Seems to be a bit of a gap. It's weird. Smoothed it out. Smooth that out. Wow. Right. Okay. That is that pretty much done. And we're ready for the foot, which I'm going to dry fit again. And it goes caution. You need to fit this with the pit, and the pit is going to the back by the hoses, as we can see. Okay, the last time I screwed up. So I've got that in there. Lovely jubbly. Plenty glue on there just to get a good fit. And there we go. The pip goes up the back. Where the hose is now. I can see how you could get it the wrong way round though. I can completely understand how you put it the wrong way round. I just scrape that off as well. Just noticed there's a little bit of a pip there. So that's that. I just want to clean that tube. It seems to be getting very dirty tube for some reason. We don't want a dirty tube, do we? Dirty novel. Right. Okay. And we want part number 46. Woohoo! Which is another big stompy foot, which is there. That is part number 46. Happy times. I'm a really slow builder. Look, we're getting a lot of holes in our sprues suddenly. I'm such a slow builder. Oh, I need to cover up the glue for a second. I like, it's like therapeutic. I like to take my time with it, you know. Very nice. Indeed. Just cleaning up the feet, you know. Making them nice and pretty. I want a pretty knight. I've spent enough money on it to make sure I have a pretty knight. Even if he is corrupted. Is he a he? I think he's a they. I think it's a they. He's non-binary. He's non-binary. Oh my god. That's so bad. They are non-binary. There we go. And then these feet really aren't handed. They are just generic feet. For some reason, we have different part numbers. So, there we go. That and that. Those are our little feeties. He's obviously like in the middle of walking. The way these go together. It's a shame though that they're not posable. Like you know, they're in one fixed pose. Right, what part do I need now? I need part 49 to go on the outside. I mean, you can't really get these wrong. No. And then I am going to call it a night because I'm going to have to start on a new sprue. There is part number 49. Happy times. Just clean it up because I'm a stippler. I'm using the mole line remover because I just don't want to chop my hand off with a hobby knife late at night. So I know it's not brilliant, but and they do put like the little pips on the inside so that you don't see them the same, which is good. Let's glue that up. Doesn't even look like glue went in there. It did. Up again. Make sure I push this in the right way. Oops. There we go. Have to like sneak it in there, you know. Push it in, that's all okay. And then we're gonna switch over to this side. Put in part number. Like, I shouldn't like glue them on. I should like paint it first and then glue them on maybe. Who the hell knows? Right. 1, 2, 1. It's somewhere. There we go. Part number 1, 2, 1. There's a lot of parts in this. So I like his like feet have got little. They're like cool. You see how his feet have got like a little edge to them so they can grab? So he doesn't slip. That's very cool. I'll just gently clean this up because I don't like mole line pips. Use the curved part more. One. Right, there we go. Let's glue this together. I'm dropping it. How can I be like struggling putting together such a simple part? Right, there we go. That's our legs done. We have some legs. Okay. I'll just make sure the flammable stuff is stuck there now. Happy times. Oops, I'm going to put that on the bottom because I'm worried about damaging my spikes. Okay, so that's our night dude now. Here's our tools. And yeah, we're on to like the special sprue now, definitely. Like this is our fancy sprue. So, because we're on sprue B, which is the special one. And I want to take a photo of that just before I start cutting parts off it. So yeah, I like how the instructions don't tell you how to build the other knight, which is kind of annoying. That is kind of annoying. But hey ho, there you go. Let's build that. I like how they give you this sprue the other night, but they don't actually give you the build instructions. That's kind of annoying. Right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this rather long live stream, but it's been absolutely awesome having you. Can't believe it's took me 42 minutes to just build 2 legs. That's crazy. I am like absolutely taking my time though and just slowly enjoying it. So thank you guys so much for dropping by, and I'll see you